Hey everyone, it's Christine with Momspiration 412, founder of EduPlay, and we are here tonight on Momspiration Monday. I'm your host, Christine Furman. Thank you guys so much for being here with us tonight. I am a former special education and elementary teacher, a mom of two littles, and the founder of this wonderful group, Momspiration 412. What we do here is we have educational playdates, we have hands-on activities for kids of all ages and all abilities, while giving the moms, the parents, the dads, the child caregivers, whoever it may be, an opportunity to make connections, chat with others, and really build a community. So we're very, very honored to be in this space with you. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight and every night, and following us on all of our platforms. So thank you guys so much. And if you haven't got a chance to check us out, Momspiration 412 all over Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest. Here we are, Facebook. So check us out. Make sure you guys share, you like, and just spread the word. Let all the moms in your area, in your community know that we're here, and we're here to have fun. We are here to build community, and we're here to make connections. So super excited to chat tonight on Momspiration Monday about healthy ways to stay healthy, right? Or ways, tips and tricks to stay healthy. So we know that this season has been terrible. I turn around, everyone I talk to, they're getting the flu, they're getting bronchitis, they're getting strep, they're getting all of these things. So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the tips and tricks that you have to stay healthy, or some of the things that I've done to keep my family healthy. And please, please, please share those things that you guys have that, are that one thing that, like, as soon as I feel it coming on, this is the one thing that I have to do. So please let me know that you guys are here. Share it in the comments. Share that one tip or trick that you have, and let me know. So tonight what we're going to talk about, like I said, the healthy tips, but I want to back up to New Year's. I can't believe it's even 2020 anymore, right? It's crazy that it's already 2020. So New Year's Eve, we were super excited to go to a party of my cousins. The whole family was going, so it was great. I didn't have to get a sitter. The kids are going to have fun. We're going to have fun. It's just going to be a safe, nice environment. So we were super pumped to go, and Alex wakes up that morning at 5 a.m., went on Dan's side. I didn't even know. Went on Dan's side, and Dan said, he's got a fever. And he gave him the cold compress, the cool compress, put it on his forehead. He gave him some Tylenol early on, and we just kind of monitored him. I mean, we monitored him very close because we felt it was pretty high. We never actually took his temperature, but your children, and when it's high, or when it's just a low grade, So it was pretty high, and it wasn't going down very quickly. So we monitored him because I know of a few situations when the fever gets too high, it could bring on seizures, and it's scary. I mean, that is a scary thing. So we definitely were watching him. We were definitely making sure that he was okay. The big thing was, I think that really helped him is every time he would snuggle up, we would make sure that he got more fluids. We would make sure that he kept drinking water, and he kept getting his juice. And, if he would sit with me, of course, you're not hungry whenever you're not feeling well. So for him, I would, make sure that he was getting his crackers and his snacks and his, whatever it was, a few pretzels, whatever it may have been that day, to really make sure that he was still eating and he was still getting those fluids. So huge, huge, huge. So we did that. We gave him a lukewarm bath, which for me, like as an adult, I like to have like a really warm bath and really soak in it when you get those kind of chills. For a child to bring down their temperature, a lukewarm bath is really good for that. So we did that, but he wanted the temperature bumped up. So, I mean, again, your children, the temperature of the water, you just, are feeling for it and making sure that it's the correct temperature. So we did that, and it was still all day. I mean, literally, he just laid around. It was hard to see him lay around like that. And Ella, I remember her saying, like, man, I just miss my buddy. I just want to play, you know. So he slept a lot of the day. And that's really what we encouraged. You know, we encouraged him to rest. We encouraged him to just lay around and recoup. And you know what? I understand. We've been going, we've been around a lot of people. It was just his birthday party. There was a ton of people here. Like, I get it, you know? And we did. We just allowed him to rest. And the next day, he kind of bounced back. You know, it wasn't 100%, but he did pretty well. So we were very fortunate that that's pretty much all that we encountered so far. Fingers crossed, right? But tonight what we're going to talk about is a few things. Like I talked about a few of them, and we're going to go a little more in depth. And I'm going to talk about a few other tips and tricks that we've used this season and that we're seeing good results with. So find what works best for you. Find what works best for your kiddos. And hopefully we keep those germs away. So I have a couple extra things that keep popping in my mind as I'm chatting. So hopefully I remember them. But the first thing I want to say is the very first thing on the poll was hand washing. 32% or 32 people that responded. That was the top answer. And I 100% am on board with that. Believe it, we do it. We wash our hands all the time. Like my kids literally do not put anything in their mouth. I mean, obviously they're children and I try to keep it, you know, as best I can, but they're always washing their hands. Before all of our meals, before any snacks, they go and wash their hands. We go to a birthday party, they're washing their hands before we go eat. Okay? I know you get in the moment and you get kind of like, oh, we're going to play and then we're going to go right to eat and we're going to, you know, but think about all those germs. We were actually just at a party on Saturday and it was at the YMCA in Sewickley and it was fabulous. Like it was so wonderful. They had stuff set up around the edges. They had balls. They had all this stuff. Here I am, the crazy mama that I am. I had my kids come in and there's a bathroom right in the party room and I was just helping all of the kids wash their hands. You know, it's great. I don't know. I don't use hand sanitizer very often. It's there. It was there also, and some people use that as well. For me, if I have the option to wash my hands, I'm definitely going to wash them with soap and water to get all of those germs off instead of kind of spreading them around because hand sanitizer kind of spreads them around and doesn't kill all of them like soap and water does. So it's a great alternative, but for us, we go with the hand washing. So that was the first thing, hand washing. And the hand sanitizer that I use in a pinch, if we have to use hand sanitizer, I got this spray from Trader Joe's. Hopefully you guys can see it. And see, it has grapefruit and lemon in it. So it has those essential oils. It doesn't dry your hands out, which is great. And it even says moisturizing aloe and vitamin E kills 99.99% of germs. So it does work. I mean, it does help. But like I said, if I have the option, if I have the chance, I'm going to go wash first and then sanitizer if I have to. So that's my top thing. You know, we always wash our hands. That's my biggest thing with my kiddos. And I really think it helps. I really think it helps get those germs away. One thing I'm going to add to that part of it before I get back to the poll is a little bit of mindset. And I did not put this on the poll, but as I'm talking about it, as I'm talking about, you know, what I do with my kiddos is if you guys have followed me at all, you guys know that I'm huge on mindset. I'm huge on, you know, bringing positivity into your life and bringing it into, you know, your circle and, you know, just really getting your mind clear and just bringing all of that positivity in. So, hey everyone, how are you? Thanks so much. If you're here, let me know. Pop in the comments. Let me know that you guys are here. And let me know what that one thing is that you guys use whenever you get sick. Is it taking a bath? Is it, you know, some vitamin C, some elderberry, whatever it may be? Let me know in the comments. So thanks so much for popping in. I'm going to pull up the comments here on the side. Hey, Brittany. They do have everything, huh? Who? The kiddos. They have everything. So, oh, Trader Joe's. Yes, I love Trader Joe's. Sorry, I wasn't following. So mindset. Okay, so my kiddos, I'm very, very big on mindset. We talk positively, we are just very encouraging. So when they're sick, you might think I'm crazy, but when they're getting like the sniffles or something, when they blow their nose, I say, all right, tell those boogies, say goodbye, boogies. And they'll say goodbye, boogies, say goodbye, germs, goodbye, germs. And they say, I always make them say, I am healthy. So here they are blowing their nose. They're trying to get all this gunk out of them, and they're shouting, I am healthy. So a lot of good positivity for them, just really getting their mindset and just saying, I'm not sick. Like, I got this. I'm healthy. We're getting rid of these germs. They're going away. So think about that. You may think I'm crazy, but I don't know. It works for us. So, hey, Christina. Yes, Trader Joe's. I got you, Brittany. I was confused. Aw, she said, learning so much from you. Thanks, girl. She's pregnant with her first little one, so congrats to you, girlfriend. And yes, Brittany, I love Trader Joe's. It's my favorite. All right, so on to the next thing. So the next thing that you guys picked for the poll was lots of fluids. And this is a huge thing for me. You guys know that I always have my big cup of water. Today I have a smaller one. I carry around a 40-ounce cup of water with me all the time. My kids, first thing we wake up in the morning, where's my water cup? Like, we always have water. We always, anywhere we go anywhere, they grab their water cups. They know, they wake up in the morning, they're like, I'm thirsty. Can I have some water? Like, it's so great. So I'm a very big stickler on keeping your body hydrated, flushing out all of those toxins, because that's what that's doing. You're getting all that water in you. You're getting those good fluids in you, not sugary drinks, don't load them up on pop. Don't load them up on juice. My kids, if they have juice, they have it in the morning and it's with breakfast. And it's literally like a little thing of juice. We don't give them too much. And I get stuff from Trader Joe's. So it's like an orange mango juice. It doesn't have it doesn't have added sugar in it. So be on the lookout for things like that. Don't get them too much added sugar. Sugar will bring your immune system down very, very quickly. So watch the sugar intake. So that's another big thing. And juice, like I said, we limit it. If they're at a party and they, there's juice boxes, they get it then too, of course. I don't stop it, like say, oh, you already had your juice for the day. But primarily, my children drink water. So I think loading up on your fluids is huge. Like I said, you're reducing those toxins. So if you guys are here, I am so glad that you guys are here. If you're here, let me know, what is that one thing that you do to kick that cold? Like, what is that one thing that you guys have to do? So the other thing is, whenever I was looking up the water, because obviously I know it's good for me, but I like to find the good, research. So it said, especially when you're not feeling well, the water is good because it's replacing those fluids that you're losing through a fever, through the drainage. And think about the medicines. Like, for us as adults, you're not typically giving your children like the cough syrup or the things to dry them up. But think about those. That's drying your head up and that's drying the drainage up, but it's also drying your body up, like the fluids. So just making sure you're replacing and replenishing those fluids in your body is huge. So I thought that was super great. And also it's going to help to loosen you up. Obviously when you get that head cold, you want to loosen all of that up and get that all out of you. So I thought that was very interesting. Lots of, like, you could do water, juice, soup, all of those kind of fluids while you're not feeling well. So the next thing that was on our poll that people responded to was this little thing here, and it comes all different forms. This is elderberry syrup. So this is a little bit of a syrup here. And the kiddos take this as like an added supplement. Okay, so it is elderberries and flowers are packed with antioxidants and vitamins that will boost your immune system. They can help tame inflammation, lessen stress, and help protect your heart too. So I am brand new to the elderberry. If you guys use elderberry for other things, I know I got lots of mamas on here that either make it. I got this from my mom at a networking group, Megan. I know I have lots of other moms on here. Katie, she makes it. You could do so many things with it. So this, I have instructions, and I think it's like a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon for the kiddos. You know, you can give it to them regularly. And this is for children 1 and up, depending on who and where you get your elderberry stuff from. This one for me is, I think she makes this with like honey that, or not honey. Like if there's a baby, you want to use not honey, because children under 1 can't have honey for the botulism purposes. It could be poisonous to them. So you need to make sure before you do anything. But there is, if you have, like, no, Brittany's saying Nolan, you know, can't wait to give that to him. Brittany, there is one out there that my friend Megan makes, that she makes it for children that are under 1. So I will connect you with her if you are interested in trying that. She knows way more about it than I do. I am, like I said, still new to all of this, but I heard the benefits are amazing. So when Alex was not feeling well, I gave him a little bit of elderberry. We all in the house took it regularly. You can take this every day just to keep your immune system up. So that's a good thing. There's gummies. You can chew the gummies. So right now, guys, if you're hopping on, if you guys have any experience with elderberry syrup, pop it in the comments. Let us know what your experience is. The other thing with the elderberry, you can mix it in your tea. You can mix it in your water. So you can drink it other ways in addition to just, you know, taking a teaspoon of it. So benefits of that's going to help boost your immune system. Same thing with like eating oranges. You know, just we have a bowl full of fruit on our table at all times, you know. So after dinner, instead of reaching for a sweet treat, my kids are reaching for an orange or an apple or, you know, some berries or something like that. So you're still, if you have a sweet craving, you're still getting that sweet craving because you're getting the natural sugar from fruit, but you're not getting, you know, all the processed, all the added sugar from a piece of candy or other things. So just trying to make it your go-to. Trying to make it your go-to is healthy, you know, snacks and fruit and all of those things with the vitamin C and things like that. So like I said, the day that Alex wasn't feeling well, he probably had 3, you know, clementines. Ella and all of us, that's all we kept eating them. You know, you're just trying to boost your immune system so you are not weakened, because when those germs come in, your immune system can be weak, and then that's when it's going to attack. Oh, yeah, I will definitely get you in contacts. I've heard great things too, but never have used it. Yeah, I have heard wonderful things. So, like I said, this was the first bottle I purchased. I've only used about half of it so far. Megan was wonderful. And I know, like I said, I've got lots of other moms that make it. You can buy it places now. I mean, it's all over. So, lots of great things with that. The next response on there was about essential oils. And I know I got a lot of mamas in this group that use essential oils, that sell essential oils, all of that stuff. I have oils and I have a diffuser. So they said the best thing for essential oils is to inhale the oils whenever you're not feeling well. Like they have one, the one that I have, it's called Breathe. And it really helps to open you up, you know, like that peppermint, you know, just kind of opening up your sinuses and your senses. That's a good one to like inhale. There's other ones. There's On Guard is another one that I have. There's other ones. Like I said, lots of other brands out there. And that's one that like I diffuse to kind of like get into the air, you know, to help us. Like I said, I'm not an essential oil like guru, so I don't know too much about it. But the one thing that I do want to warn though is if you are going to use essential oils and diffuse them, please make sure you check to see which oils are safe to diffuse around children and pets. because I saw a thing going around, I think it's tea tree oil. People were diffusing it and it was affecting their dogs. So I have not experienced this. I just read and saw things. Just please be very aware. Essential oils are something that you definitely need to research and know about. I only use the ones that I know about, and I just don't know too much else about it. So just make sure you guys are aware of that. But they do have great, great benefits. So we use them. We use the Breathe one to kind of open us up. We use the On Guard to kind of keep the immunity up. Just different things like that. So there's also one to like for your stomach, if you have stomach aches, trying to stay healthy here. You can rub that on your stomach. So there's definitely benefits and definitely ways that they can help you, but just making sure that you know the correct usages of them. So that's another thing. The other one is lots and lots of rest. That was for Alex. That's a huge thing. I know for me, whenever I'm not feeling well, I need to sleep. I need my sleep. It's your body fighting, whatever's going on. So again, a fever is not a bad thing either, because that's your body's way of fighting off the germs. We get nervous, we want it to go away, and we for great reasons, but keep that in mind too. Your body is working hard for you, and and same thing with that rest. You want your body to get that rest to be able to fight off those germs. Vitamin C is another one. I kind of talked about this a little bit. Vitamin C and other supplements, you guys can be taking those. Whenever Alex was sick or anytime, like especially during this season, we bump up, and we take vitamin C. So it's, yeah, Brittany said sleep. What's that? She's got a little one that doesn't sleep very well. Girl, I get you. I know. And it's hard. It's hard when you're a mom. When you're a mom and you're sick, it's not that easy to get better all the time, So I get you, girl. All right. So with vitamin C, I'm just going to tell you what it says recommended. So it says recommended for women, 75 milligrams. And actually children can have vitamin C. So birth to 6 months, 40 milligrams. 7 to 12 months, 50 milligrams, 1 to 3, 15, 4 to 8, 25, and 9 to 13, 45, and then up there, 75 and up. So if you are giving your children vitamin C, you might want to check out the correct dosage for them. I just looked online and got this little list here. It might have it on the package. Just making sure that you are giving them a correct amount. I've heard, though, that you cannot overdose too much on vitamin C. A lot of vitamins, a lot of supplements, you're just going to flush it out. It's just going to flush out. Hey, Jessica. Jessica said it gets better. Mine is finally sleeping through the night. Woohoo! Good job. Way to go, Olivia. She said it gets better. She doesn't like daily naps, though. I know. It's like one or the other. Right now, my kiddos are like at that stage where like if they take their nap, they go to bed later. If they don't take a nap, they sleep much better through the night. So we're kind of at that stage, and Mama still needs her break during the day. I'm not used to that. So, but yeah, it does get better. Trust me. Yay, Jessica, I'm excited for you. Hey guys, welcome, welcome. All right, so we're going to keep going on with our list. We're going to wrap it up here, but I'm going to finish up. So one thing that's on my mind right now that I'm thinking about, if your kids are in school age, which I don't think anyone on right now, their kids are in school age, but when your kids are in school age, think about this. Think about all the germs that are going to be on their coats, that are going to be on their backpacks, that are going to be on their lunch boxes. Think about washing them often. Okay, so I saw a thing going around during Thanksgiving break. Hey, public service announcement. Wash your kiddos' coats, wash your jackets. You got this time off. Wash them, let them dry, let them air out. Great, great tip. Trying to get those germs off of their coats. For us, here's another thing that I do. First of all, we wash our clothes every day. Like whatever clothes you wore, and I take them off. At the end of the night, we wash them. And the other thing is they get a bath almost every single night. So my thing is, I don't know if it's good, if it's bad, but my thoughts on it were, you're washing those germs off of you. You're around people all day long. You're touching things, and they're kids. They're going to be touching all kind of stuff. By washing our hands often and by giving them a bath as often as you can, once a day, trying to get all of those germs off of them, I think that's huge. So that is another good thing that works for us. And like I said, the book bags. So disinfecting sprays and wipes, you could use those on the bags or different things like that, trying to get everything disinfected. Another response a lot of people had was the flu shot. So people get the flu shot. I personally do not. Our family doesn't. That's just our thoughts, our belief, not beliefs, but like the way that we do it. It's worked so far for us, but totally what works for you. So a lot of it is do your research, and I know a post last year went around in the group, a mom was asking about it, and a lot of the moms just said, just do your research. What is best for you and your child and your family? There's no right, there's no wrong. What is best for you? So that is a huge thing in this group. There's no judgment and there's no bashing. There's no, attacking one another. It is what fits best for you and your family. So that's about the flu shot, keeping yourself protected with that, especially, babies, people with weak immune systems, elders, there's all kind of things. We talked a little bit about your diet, kind of keeping a healthier lifestyle, reaching for oranges, apples, vegetables, things like that. Keeping the sugar intake low because that is going to break down your immunity a little bit and kind of weaken your immune system. So all that added sugar is not so great for you. All that processed food, not so great for you. Try to reach for more of the healthier, natural kind of foods and just keep your immune system up. So that's something that we do. Hot bath and shower, we talked about this. Hot shower is going to help loosen that up if you get a head cold. A hot bath was a tip that my dad always said to us. When you get those chills, get in a tub in the hottest water you possibly can and just soak there as long as you can and just kind of help regulate your temperature again. It works. I don't know what the science of it is, but it works for us. Obviously, reducing stress is a hard one, but that also helps to, kind of help our immunity and keep our immune system up. Exercising is also going to help with that, just staying active, staying movement, staying active and moving is what I was trying to say. Sorry. 2 more tips that we have, and then we're going to wrap it up for tonight. So about that moving, someone mentioned in the comments about keeping a healthy routine. I think this is huge, making sure that you do have a healthy routine, that your children are getting enough and adequate amount of sleep, whether it's during nap time, whether it's during the evening. And obviously we know our children and we know that sometimes that's not possible. We totally get that. But trying to stay to a schedule and getting them the rest that they need so then that their body can fight those germs that they encounter. Another thing is that healthy diet and healthy, activity and movement, it's going to help your body fight whenever things do come at it. So trying to keep those things in mind. 2 tips that were, or this is the same tip, but 2 different ways. Someone mentioned Neosporin on a Q-tip and swab inside of your nose. I've also heard hydrogen peroxide is to help, reduce germs to come in. I've not used that, but that's a tip that other people have used, and I've actually heard that before. So hydrogen peroxide, I've heard, has amazing benefits. One of the things while I'm talking about it, I just read this. Obviously, we're brushing our teeth, right? And maybe you're not feeling well. Cleaning your toothbrushes when you're not feeling well. Dip the bristles in hydrogen peroxide. It's going to kill those germs. So there's another quick little tip that may help people. And I'll see if there's any more quick tips like that about hydrogen peroxide, because I think that is something that is actually a good go-to that people kind of forget about, So think about that. So just building your immunity, making sure that you're not just staying in a bubble, you're exposing yourself to people and situations, but then you're taking those precautions. You're making sure that your clothes are clean and washed. You're making sure that your hands are washed before you eat. You're making sure that you're reaching for good foods. You're taking your, vitamin C and different things like that. So all of these things to help build our immunity and stay nice and healthy, because no one likes to be down and out and, not feeling well. So those are all the tips I have. If you guys have any more tips, there's so many things out there. If you have any questions about some of the things that I posted and I mentioned here, please share it in the comments. Let me know. Because if I don't have the answer, I'm going to find the answer for you guys. Okay, guys? That's just who I am. I'm the educator. I'm the researcher. I'm going to make it happen. So if you guys have any questions, if you want to know more about the elderberry, or anything else that I talked about, please pop it in the comments. Let me know, and I'll make it happen. So if you have, like I said, any questions, any comments, let me know. And like I said, share that one thing that you use, that one tip, that one strategy. If we didn't talk about it, share it on here and let us know what is that strategy that helps you kick that cold. So before we wrap up tonight, I just want to mention that we are doing our winter sessions this week. We're super excited. It's all about snowmen this week, and they start on Wednesday the 15th and Thursday the 16th. So we have Wednesday morning at 10:15 to 11:15, Thursday morning 10:15 to 11:15, and then Thursday evening at 6. So 6 to 7. So we tried to make it on 2 different days, and we tried to make one in the evening, so it kind of accommodates a lot more people. Hopefully this helps. I know that we're filling up, and I'm so excited. Very, very excited to have fun with you guys, make those connections, and see your kiddos. I love interacting with them and having fun with them. All right, guys, so I hope you had a wonderful night. I hope you got some good takeaways. Give me some hearts. Give me some love. Let me know that you guys got something out of this. Let me know if you have another tip or strategy to help stay healthy. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys soon. All right, guys, remember, see each moment as a chance to learn. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye.